Greetings.
Greetings.
Welcome to the Untouchable Rootz outside the box. Yay.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We're going to get everyone that's in the room.
Yay.
Yes. Thank you.
We
Welcome.
making on our other. I have to pull this, come close so I can add them to them. Hold on a second, y'all.
Can you read it?
No, I can't.
Hold on just 1 second.
Okay.
I got to keep this up.
Do you see it?
Uh-huh. Okay, they should be coming in.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the bro.
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
What's going on?
Yes.
Greetings.
Y'all got the colors popping today. What's happening?
What's happening?
What's going
We
on?
are in here. We are in here in gratitude, you guys. Today is our official first show day of the Untouchable Rootz outside the box.
Now come on now, Annu Way, slide over to the side to your right so we can see you now. You're smiling over there on your left now. Come.
You get off.
Maá T Phi Eir, Rick, slide over too. Just slide on up in there.
I'm right here.
Got here. Baby, what's happening?
What's going on? Not much.
No, my bad. Go ahead. Start over. Sis. My bad. Go. I just had to make sure everybody was in there. I had to see all of the camera and everything. Go ahead. Bust it out. Go tell them who you is. All y'all. Tell them who he is. Go ahead. Tell them before we get down on this mathematics.
I am Annu.
I am Maá T.
I am Ankh.
I think everybody forgot their names. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me step up to the camera. You got Annu Way, the awesome. You got Maá T Phi Eir, the awesome. You got damn it, the awesome. And you got the author, the poet, B.GKL, brother GKL, that is gold. It's gonna be the same way every time, I'm trying to tell you. Untouchable Rootz outside the damn box. I'm trying to tell you, outside the damn box today. We got some heat for you. I'm just saying, laugh to keep them crying out here. Let's get it.
That's right.
I'll tell you, bruh. You know what? We got this big hitter tonight. Our topic is tonight about generational cycles and patterns.
Tell her one more time. I don't think they heard you one time. Say it one more time, one more again for them.
Generational cycles and patterns. Yeah.
All right. What y'all want to get it? We want to thank everybody for coming in the room as well, man. We appreciate everybody sending them positive love. You know what I'm saying? And my sisters for, coming together. We're going to do this thing because it's something we got to talk about. Generational cycles and them patterns. Oh, buddy, we got a whole lot to talk about.
Welcome. We appreciate
So who want to go ahead and
we give thanks and honor, to you guys, and we give thanks for our ancestors, the creator of all. We give gratitude for today, and we do the come before you guys to even have an opportunity, to even have space to even come to you guys, to have a platform of this magnitude, because any platform to me is large when you have a platform to share information and experiences that's necessary. Just from my perspective of being necessary, because that's how we help each other heal. So that's my perspective. So I do show gratitude for you guys and us today. So bring you something to drink, bring your tissue, your cleaning. You know what I'm saying? You bring your drink, whatever you want to sip on, cheers. You bring whatever you want to smoke on, whatever it is that you want to do. And let's come to the round table and talk about the generational cycles and patterns.
And also, before, we go, for everybody that missed that, we gonna have that recap, you know what I'm saying, on IG and as well as on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook as well. So tag into that, link into that, because I know everybody's not on Instagram. So y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get this work. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother would say, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get this work. Let's get it. So which one of you queens would like to go first? You know what I mean? I'm all extra energetic because you try to bring that peace. You know, get back to some normality. So y'all looking confused. So you don't want me to do it. I'm trying to tell you, not yet.
I know, right?
I'm trying to tell you, I'm hot ready right now. Well, I'm on the stove, baby. I got a lot of shit to talk about.
You know what?
All right.
You know, my sister, do you feel, you want to share the beginning of whatever that's been bestowed on your heart?
Well,
Oh, snap now.
we can start with it. I didn't know.
Here we go. Okay, y'all know. Y'all might as well now, so we got to go. We getting ready.
I'm working characters tonight. Y'all can try it all y'all want to be professional as much as y'all like. It ain't happening. I'm sorry. Okay.
No.
let's get this shit. Let's get this.
We can start with the the topic itself, generational issues. I don't want to say cycles. I don't want to say curses, say issues. Because we've been doing things and allowing ourselves to submit to certain things because of pretending,
Mm-hmm.
not wanting to hurt anybody's feelings, or
We heard feelings tonight, goddammit. I'm trying to tell you.
that part.
No,
Yes.
I'm just got it. Oh, my bad, sis. I'm sorry.
Like she said, we don't want to hurt their feelings,
Intentionally,
Right.
allegedly.
Intentionally.
Yep.
Right.
Guilt. Thank you, Newbie. Yes, guilty. That
Yes.
guilty thing
Feeling
will keep
guilty.
you from saying a lot of stuff because you don't want to hurt nobody. You love them so much. You just, I'm just going to keep my mouth closed. Fuck all that shit. I'm just saying.
That's what I like to hear, goddammit. That's
If
what
you
I'm
don't
talking about.
express how you feel about a thing, then they going to keep on stepping all over you, being disrespectful because you allowed those things. So let's start there.
That's what y'all want to start? Y'all want to get? All right, sis, you gonna open it up like open the box. Where y'all at? Well, come on, Annu Way, Maá T Phi Eir. Let's do this, goddamn.
Right. It's for me, it's the dysfunctional that the pattern get passed down because of who
Elaborate on the pattern because some people won't get that.
Right. Who we are as beings. So our family and our environment going to shape us, and it is. And so those generational issues and patterns get passed down from one generation to the next. And all those, not all of them are, I would say, good or bad, but not all of them are dysfunctional.
Indeed.
Say that. But when it comes down to us, I can only speak from my own experience, is very dysfunctional.
Okay.
But that's a lot of our woes, I would say. But the dysfunctional patterns that get passed down is really, to be honest, is fucked up. And it is. And that's the bottom
All the
line to
way.
say, because our ancestors dropped the ball, and they did. But let me say this. It's because they was conditioned to do that thing, and we wasn't aware. You know what I'm saying? And I can say that. But that doesn't take away that it actually got passed down. And we of the generation right now is aware of the dysfunctional, and to bring an end to the cycle to get passed down to our grandchildren, great-grandchildren. Somewhere it has to stop. But these dysfunctional patterns is actually detrimental to the mind, body, and the spirit, and the trauma that we go through that we have not talked about. We've been so suppressed with our expression because of the things that Ankh had even mentioned, and Nubian T has said, and more, because of the way we were shaped when we was young. When you're a child, you don't know. So how would you know? So we only being shaped the way we've been taught. You know what I'm saying?
Don't give him the whole shotgun now, Annu Way. Now, come on, damn it. Don't give him the whole shotgun. Just show him the bullets. You got to give it all up. God damn it.
Well, you know, hey, you know what I'm saying?
You went Maya Angelou on our ass right quick, but you telling the truth.
We ain't got no to be playing around. Fuck the dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing foreplay tonight. So, because
You're done. You're done. You're done. Pass it to the right.
The things
there you go with that shit.
That got passed down, that we wasn't aware, that actually brought detrimental, mentally, spiritually, and physically to our own being, and unaware of. And our ancestors did the same thing, and they wasn't aware as well. Like sexual molestation. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa! Bring it back. That's that shit. That's that shit that I was talking about. You bringing that heat. You can't just shoot it all out at once now.
Yeah,
we gotta feed them slow. Feed them slow.
I'm just gonna throw some things out like that, because it's not just that. Because it's also money management.
Yes, it is.
It's also not just so much as educational, all around. Let's say that, because it's more than just education. What about streets? What about, you know what I'm saying? On top of that, what about just actually know how to function in the world? Period.
What
you know
about communicating and not being heard?
Exactly.
It's all the manipulation.
Right, exactly. Learning how to how can I say, set boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to process, having a sacred space and a safe space to even process things that life brings, even when you a child,
Annu Way, look at me. They don't want that smoke. You ain't got to blow them up every day. You got to blow them all up at once. You spin the gems. Hold off a little bit. Sis, hold off a little bit.
But it's plenty of them, because Maá T get ready. She's what you talk about. She get ready to go outside the water, because, you know what I'm saying? It's work.
Like that.
It's work,
Damn, why you about to put it in? What? They about to go out here and pull out some picket stands and pull out some, on strike and shit.
Yes, right. We need to talk about, we need to uncover these things that happen, and people are pretending that they didn't happen, and they did. And we are good at pretending that things didn't happen in our family.
At the beginning, like you said, dysfunctional family.
Yeah.
Some of them ain't shit, and some of them is very important. That's just Simple as that. Some of them ain't shit,
Yeah.
and some of them are important. Period.
But
Ain't obligated to nothing.
the ones that you know that ain't shit. But we got a lot of them that one person can be ain't shit and then can fuck up a whole 3 generations of people from one person.
I want to nudge something before you pass that mic, though, because of something what you said. You said dysfunctional 4 or 5 times, which is a very, very important thing. Them patterns, if your ass was a liar at 5, okay? And I'm going to shorten it up because I know the mic got to get past the Maá T Phi Eir, you know what I'm saying? Then we're going to rotate it around. I'm just saying, if you ain't shit at 10, you a liar at 15, you a good-ass liar at 60. You a better liar at 80. You're just more better at it. My thing is, generational cycles and patterns and all that means that you pass down your bullshit to other parts of your family, and they got to fight to get some of them bad habits out of their body and mind. You live your damn life through your grandkids, your kids, your family, is all that.
And
it's a fucked up ass pattern.
They unaware. That's the thing.
Unaware. It's like in your DNA.
We always unaware now. Mind you, now we're not trying to. We're not judging from here. We got to be mindful that we do know that we all was unaware, but we're just here to open it up to say, hey, now we aware of this shit, and we getting ready to bring it forth. The other people ain't really talking about the untouchable root.
Topic. Nobody don't want to talk about it. Everybody want to keep them goddamn families. Nobody want to. You know, it's in denial. It's like it's out in the open, in denial.
Because the dysfunction is silence.
There you go.
Okay, it's silence. We gotta stop saying, "Oh, what happens in this house stays in this house." You know, trying to handle things amongst ourselves. And I don't think handling things amongst yourself is all wrong. But if you don't know what you're doing, it is all wrong. You know, and that's why you brought up the word communication. So if I'm told to be quiet, I've been constantly popped in the mouth. Speak with, don't say this, shut up. Do this, you're constantly suppressed in being able to, come forward and to speak, to know yourself. Like me and April, an Ankh had a talk, right? And she was just like, I was able to be able to say things and speak my opinion, so I learned how to voice myself. But if you constantly pop in the mouth, it's like, I know what I wanted to say, but I kept getting popped in the mouth so much that, I just learned to just be quiet and didn't say that. And as you stop being quiet, then the thoughts don't even come to your head no more. Because
why you get popped in the mouth, though? Why did you get popped in the mouth? Just straight up, why you get popped in the mouth?
Because of the authority, the power of the authority.
What you just said. The same person, when you got popped in the mouth, the person that popped you in the mouth got the same action. They got popped in the mouth and told to shut the hell up and not speak your mind.
Right, exactly.
They just get passed down.
We all got
right. And it's that, and that's why right now they don't want to do certain things. We got one everything to do different. Like, oh no, we ain't gonna do this with the children. We're gonna do this. We're gonna discipline them in a new way. You do this and do that. Okay. You have the right to change your mind when you see something is not working.
Exactly.
If you see that, I'm not saying I got to take it all out, but if nobody is constantly saying like, hey, what is going to be the change? I am awake. I recognize it. I'm not going to be silent anymore. But how do we take steps to begin to say, hey, let's try this new? No, this worked for me, because you see a lot of the older generations, they'll say that, oh, I got that, I'm just fine, I turned out just fine, that's what we need. But our children are answers also. There's some things that they not taking. You ain't finna just do this to them, and oh, that's disrespectful. Oh, I let him speak his mind. I let him say what he need to say. Oh no, that's not how we do this. Or do this. So everybody has a different way and methods of doing it. But if we would be able to sit down and communicate and discuss that. Because two people coming together came from two different, upbringings. You still merging into one. But we got to sit down. We got to have these conversations. We have to be those resources, and talk, not coming to correct the family member for doing it this way. But hey, let's sit and talk about this. Because if this is how you do this, how can I implement this? How can we change this? Because, we families, we get together, our children get together. So we still are part of that community.
So name one of those major cycles, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, name two major ones. It's the easiest one when it comes to relationships. When it comes to a father and a mother picking the wrong men or the wrong women, and then you get mad at your daughters and your sons for picking the wrong women, and so forth. If the child see the son, if the dad, basically if the dad sitting there pimping women, you know what I'm saying, and all, what you think your son gonna do? And then you get mad when he got bringing 4 or 5 of them to the house, disrespecting his mama, and vice versa. If the mother's out there, you can't expect sometimes no better than the daughter to not be out there doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? She doing what she see, and it's in the cycle of everybody in the family like that. If one person making money and sending inheritance and having somebody so they could pass down a generation, the next generation is going to want to do the same thing, because it's almost like a friendly competition with family. When people see you doing good, man, why wouldn't I want to follow behind my grandfather, down on my father? Like when they just being competitive with doing great. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't got that. A lot of us ain't got that.
No, because the cycle that got passed down to me, my daddy was a rapist. Okay. So I didn't know about it until I was 16, that my daddy was my grandmother's boyfriend, and my mom was 13 when she impregnated with me. That's some shit for your ass, a cycle that got passed down, because I was finally getting raped at 13. And my mama's boyfriend raped me as well. You see that cycle and that pattern that's passed down?
Yeah.
And then the anger that's in the family, because my great-grandfather left my great-grandmother with 10 children. She was a single mom, but married. He went off to be with his mistress. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't read past 3rd grade. So she didn't read past 3rd grade. She got 10 children to raise. How? So they all was dysfunctional. I never saw anything normal in my family. Everything was dysfunctional. So I'm going to speak that. I never was able to express those things. And because of that, these dysfunctional families is real, but we pretend that they not. And we have, because it causes us to continue the cycle that is not healthy. And we actually playing the part that they want us to play.
Right.
Like you said, dysfunction. We need to be able to function different and find those ways to do that. And if we constantly are not sharing what we come from, or we don't know because we've been displaced and we can't share these things, then when we see certain things in us, we might want to be a little more observant to see where these are coming from, because all of us don't know where we come from. Some people are not in their family. Some people have been in foster care. Some people have been adopted and they don't know. But 9 times out of 10, you can tell if you take, reflection in your actions and your behaviors and your mindsets, or how you think of yourself that may limit you. These things that you can look at and pay attention to see where there may be something that's shaped from your environment, if you were around that, or it doesn't come from your environment, it came through your genetics. But it's still in you, but you didn't get to just witness it. But usually those things where you're limited in your thinking, or I wonder why I can't do this, or I can't do this. We have to start looking at those mindsets, those patterns, and those behaviors that we have for those, that, within their family. They can take a look and see, let's look back at mom and dad. Let's look back, at this family. If I don't have that, let me see those behaviors, because I didn't have my family. What shaped and made you to be the way that you are that causes dysfunction. And we find these things that do not work for us and are not functioning right. And we need to figure out how we can do something better if it's not what's working for our families and our lifestyles.
Exactly.
It's just like what you said earlier, when you said unseen dysfunctional. Like your dysfunctional can be unseen. Like sometimes your mother will lose their mind when they see you acting like a grandfather or something that you never met in your life.
Exactly.
It's like he start being over aggressive, just like being just stubborn and bullheaded, and like he's acting like somebody that he's never got a chance to meet, probably because he passed away before the young man got older, or vice versa. Right. Sometimes it's just in your blood, like you just a cold-blooded motherfucker, like just off the rip. I mean, excuse the term, motherfucker, because I know the history of it, but just the term of you ain't shit. Like you just don't know why, but it's in your blood because your grandfather wasn't shit. Your great grandfather wasn't shit. Like they all like just horrible people. Like sometimes you can pass that shit down easy.
Ain't no sometimes it is being passed down. Ain't no sometimes it is being passed down. And some families don't even get a chance to even the parents and the grandparents don't even talk about it. They sweep it under the rug and think, oh, it's nothing. We ain't gonna talk about it. No, fuck your feelings. No, we don't. No, we not gonna tell. No, shh, we ain't telling that. We happy over here. The pretending. It's overrated now. Nobody's pretending.
No
everything
more.
out in the open now. Like pretty much everything is in the open now. Nobody really hides too much, but they ain't talking about it though.
It's a lot of families that won't talk about it.
It's easy said and done because a lot of people feel ashamed, you would say, or embarrassed, you know, because guilt, you know, I know I felt, you know, fucked up. Y'all found out about my dad.
Most of it is shame. That's the biggest thing.
What the fuck did nobody do that? You know, what happened to the protection? Why? What happened? Because that's how the cycles and patterns get passed down because there was no protection. Nobody protected the children because we wasn't taught to protect our own children anymore. We was taught to say, guess what? That's a way of life. That's what we was taught. That's the way of life. So my mama did it. Sally and my auntie them did it. So what's wrong with that? What's wrong with if we all done got touched or we all done did this or I can't manage money either. So what's the problem? The fuck you mean? What's the problem?
I hit you with that. I turned that out okay. You'll be okay. No, I turned that fucked up. What you mean? I'm discombobulated. I'm all crazy because you talking about you turned that out right. No, you an alcoholic. How you turn that out right? Or no, you a drug addict. How you turn that out right?
Sometimes all right just ain't good enough. Like, dude, apparently
it's not healthy. It's not healing.
You ain't turn out right. 10 years and shit. I mean, we all done saw some food stamps before. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day growing up, you know what I'm saying? That what they call it, the hunger meal noodles, you know what I'm saying? Ramen noodles and Spam or whatever struggle meal you had back in the day. That has a lot to do with patterns of basically you got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? That's that unhealthy eating to survive. Basically, that's in your blood to survive regardless is what I'm saying. That's the pattern of people having to do what they got to do. They'll put their health on the line to survive because that's what all that you know. I'm not eating no damn chitlins, okay? So, but if somebody locked your ass, some damn chitlins. I'm just saying, I would never know about chitlins. But you lock them up for 2 months with nothing to eat, damn it, them chitlins looking like some good ass fucking biscuits and gravy, goddamn. Like, it's survival. That's all I'm saying. It's a survival, but that's in your, you know, that's in your body. That's a thing that's in your cycle too. Either you weak as hell or you strong as hell. Usually that shit got to be in your blood to want to fight. That's like somebody give up off of, excuse my language, on motherfucking domestic abuse. You know what I'm saying? They just sit there and take it, but I'm only speaking on the outside end, but I know stories, very messed up stories of women I'm not understanding why women just don't walk up out of that shit or just tell somebody so we can go whoop his ass. Because it's a cycle of her being taught by women that was weak as she was at the time and afraid to turn away and walk away because she afraid this motherfucker ain't gonna never let her go and he gonna keep looking for her. But at the end of the day, if somebody, just a good man anywhere that can walk in and get this woman some goddamn motivation to break that cycle and whoop somebody's ass, but even then, that don't fix anything because sometimes the women go running back. You know what I'm saying? They go run. It's in their blood to be that way because their mother was weak probably.
Yep. The cycle.
That's a
we only gonna repeat what we've been brought. That's how the brain works. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what happens, and it's okay, and it is because we did not know and unaware. It's just that we bringing forth the awareness now that we can no longer suppress how the fuck we feel and express how that shit was fucked up what we went through, no matter what. And that's the truth.
Indeed.
And we're here to help with the expression and tools to actually, how do you actually heal and confront that? Because you got to go through it, no matter what it is. I have been, what's the word? Ostracized because of my different perspective in my family, dysfunctional family, that I refused, that I did not want to turn out that way.
So don't get mad. Don't get mad. That's all right. That's all right. I'm a black wolf. I don't like to say sheep.
Right.
We got that.
Right. So I went a different route. But regardless of the case, when you have a heart that you don't want to go that way, trust your own process, because it's in your heart already. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you see something that you know, trust that. I'm going to just let it take, trust it. That's it. You can't do nothing else but to trust it. It takes courage and it takes strength, inner strength to do so. But I guarantee you that's your way out. That's your way out when you trust that, your own intuition, knowing that, now this ain't right. You know, that right there. You just have to go through it, no matter what. Because our family didn't know, and they still don't know. You get what I'm saying? And it's okay, because when you go through it, they don't see eventually, no matter what. They're saying they are. If you don't learn to accept what's wet, it makes it harder for you to actually heal from the cycles and the dysfunctional patterns that got passed down to us. And we have to break those. It's not easy, but it does get easier when you actually confront and admit it and not keep quiet about it. You have to acknowledge it. You cannot conquer anything until you confront it. You can't conquer shit until you acknowledge it, until you confront it. You have to admit that shit, but you got to go through a process to do so. And that's the thing. You do have to go through that process, because it's not easy. All of us that went through our dysfunctional process to get us where we're here. That's why we're talking about it. Now, guess what? It was not fucking easy at all. No, it's not. But it's doable, and we here because we getting through it and got through it. A lot of things that happened to us during our childhood that got passed down.
Well, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Check. Don't, because you said something, somebody wrote something in the thing repeating to what you said, sis. Nubian T, you know what I'm saying? She said, what about if it was a basically traumatic situation that it's blacked out? It's basically pretty much blacked out. It's traumatic that it's blacked out. What do you do?
I heard you. We're working on it. Like, keep on going. That you said no, it's got extra bright in here.
What basically, if it was basically.
She said, what could you do if something is really blocked out? You have to have different modalities of dealing with it. Sometimes that can come from people that work out, a lot. They bring these toxins and different things up. Different thoughts come about. Meditation, yoga, prayer for, those that, find that time alone to sit with yourself, to, be able to bring those things up. It's like the body, when you're working out vigorously, you bring up those toxins, they come out through the waist. Well, the same thing with meditation and yoga and prayer, those things can come to you, and they will be revealed to you,
It's a releasing, because you hold everything because we energy. So you hold the energy in your body and you don't even know where you hold it at. So when you move that energy out the way so it can come to surface. And that's how you know.
What's hidden will be brought to the light.
Exactly. Whatever that's hidden will be revealed. And whatever that's been revealed will be removed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Action. You gotta do some action.
But that's the thing. You got to be able to accept it. You got to be able to acknowledge it when it does come up as well.
And be willing to go through it.
Because you got to go through a process. There's no easy route. That's how scammers are scammers. Oh, okay. Because
And
there's no easy
manipulators
route.
are manipulators.
Exactly. Because there's no easy route whatsoever. There's no other way around it. You gotta go through, and the only way you're gonna go through is learning who you are. You know, and that means all of you, no matter your behavior.
Right.
But this I do know, you can't do it alone because of your unawareness. So those cycles and patterns that you don't know that got passed down to you, you don't even know that you're
Nah,
doing it.
I gotta be combative with you on that though. That go both ways. That's 50-50. You can't do it by yourself if you ain't got the strength to do it. You can do it by yourself if you got the strength to do it. It depends on what your bloodline is. A lot of people are stronger than others and can handle a traumatic situation a little bit better off natural survival skills because it's in their blood to be that way. Just like everybody can't handle death the same way. Everybody can't understand healing the same way. It's 50-50. It's like an agreeing and disagreeing with that because you can do it alone or you can't. It depends on your willpower. Some people just are weaker than the other. It depends on if the other
And
person
you,
is strong. Don't lift that person up though.
right, but and you are correct. But it's a part that you do alone, but it's parts that you don't because your unawareness.
That's 50
There's no way for
50.
you to be. There's no way for you to be aware of all your patterns because the other person have to be there. That's why we connected to one another for a reason. But we haven't experienced that yet because why? The dysfunctional patterns and cycles that got passed down. So we don't know how to be connected and have safe spaces so we can actually trust ourselves and trust our process and allow what's here is safe to help. To say, my sister said, hey sis, you know you've been doing da 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 da. Are you serious? Are you doing
You
this?
heard what you just said.
And
You heard
didn't
what you
even
said.
realize
You
it
said
and don't even
trust
know.
yourself. Can you tell yourself, do you 100% trust yourself? Just yes or no?
Yes.
It's impossible. When you say I'm gonna get up tomorrow, I know I got that motherfucking cherry cake in the refrigerator. I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna touch it. I done lied to myself because I done ate 6 pieces since the point of me saying I'm not gonna touch it no more. Well, the point of saying that it is, we all lie to ourselves a lot. And it's a lot of times that you cannot trust yourself. I'm going to get my ass out here and jog and do 15 laps tomorrow. You disappoint yourself sometimes more than anybody else. But see, that's a learning curve where you got to
Well,
learn to trust yourself.
let's agree to disagree because some of us don't feel that way because our own experiences. We don't know what others have experienced, what others have gotten within themselves because of different spaces and because of the dysfunctional and what they had to go through, and they didn't have anything else but to go through because of who we are as a being. Because we are not these human beings, these avatars. We are much bigger than that, and we are. So because of that, we have abilities, we have gifts, we have things that others don't even experience because of the suppression and because they wasn't allowed to even talk about the experience when they was a child, so they suppressed their own gifts and then they
Who suppressed their own gifts though? I gotta know that. Like my bad to the uncle.
A lot of us have because we
Do you
have been taught to not to speak up for ourselves. We have been taught to not trust ourselves, to trust outward. That's what I want to say. We've been taught to trust outward and to not trust ourselves. So yeah, we gonna say, I ain't gonna eat that cake over there, but then take our ass in there and eat the damn cake. But that's you manipulating your damn self because you know you was gonna eat the motherfucker in the first damn place. Otherwise, you wouldn't have brought it in the house. Oh, okay. I'm just saying.
You know that. Damn it, I agree with that. I ain't gonna lie. But shit. All I'm saying is sometimes it is a process. But you gotta learn how to get to the gift.
You have to learn to gradually begin to trust yourself and stop seeking outward because everything we have is within us. And we've been told this, but for some reason, we don't believe it here. And we'll still go out to people's jobs. We'll still go and do all this other shit because we don't trust ourselves to be able to pull it through ourselves because we've been
Program.
stifled, I'm gonna say as another form of word of not being able to be the person that we supposed to be. I've always been an honest person. Always. 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 I don't know how to tell a lie because when you tell a lie, you got to come back with another one.
Yep.
Okay?
You got to keep
So
fueling it.
I've always been honest. And no matter how honest I've been, whether it was hurtful that I said the things or it made somebody feel a certain type of way, that shit got shut the fuck down all
Right.
the time. All the time. So my words was never heard because of that. And when I sat back like, damn, motherfuckers wanted me to tell a lie. My mama wanted me to be a liar.
Same here. Go ahead.
Or a thief.
Oh,
Yeah.
A prostitute.
manipulator.
Oh, okay.
We all be manipulators because we get it from them. Because they be telling us stuff and we be like, oh, I can't wait. I'm going to do this. Not even knowing that the shit was wrong. Until
But
you
that shit don't
realize,
feel
like,
good,
nah, that
man.
shit ain't cool. I don't want to do that. No, it didn't work for me. I knew every time my mother would tell me, because even to this day, listen, even to this day, my mama would call me and her intentions, now, let me say that. Let me clarify that. Her intentions mean well in this moment. In this moment. But it don't always mean that it's for me. Because she'll call and she'll say like crazy stuff. Call your sister and tell her to wear black socks today because she shouldn't wear blue. Wow. That ain't even none of my motherfucking business. Why am I getting in there? What the fuck they got to do with me over here?
That's
I'm just
fucked
saying.
up.
I'm just saying. And I had to use her as an example because I go through different shit like this and I'm like, who the fuck? You know what? That's that dysfunctional shit. But we all go through those crazy ass experiences, however they may look.
Yep.
Because those are just forms of manipulation.
That shit didn't take place, or we should have already gotten over shit, and it's okay. No, it's not, because the dysfunctional parts, we still have to deal with that, and it's okay. We're not bashing or we're not judging our parents, our ancestors, grandparents, or no one. We're actually is expressing the authenticity of what a thing is. And that's it. It might not feel good because it's fucked up. That's why. It's not supposed to be good.
If I would respond to that, I would respond to that to my parent and be like, no, I'm not going to call my sister. And I have, because you know I had to have like, hell no, I'm not going to call her, tell no shit like that.
But
that's
I want to
how I
add on with
respond.
what you just said, though. What happened to you, though?
Right. But
have you ever been in a situation where your mama, like you said, wanted you to lie, but then when it was time for her to lie for your ass for good reason, she sold your ass out?
Well,
that's the shit that I'm going through with a little bit of add-on.
I never had man to lie for me because she didn't believe shit I ever said. So no, her ass ain't never had to lie for me because I ain't ever had to tell no motherfucking lie. I just wanted her to accept the truth.
Let your ass tell my mama a damn secret. Everybody in the whole family I know. Nothing really crazy, nothing like that. You will tell every damn body. Mouth running like water. See, that's that curse that I didn't inherit. People running their damn mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, I believe in keeping private what you talk about certain people with titles. When you talk to big mama, grandmother, or granddaddy, people of that elder age, I should be able to tell you allegedly. If I stole the damn car and I kept the motherfucker, you shouldn't tell nobody. But I'm going to jail the next day, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Just in the story, just picking a story. But you should be able to tell somebody something and it just be with that person. But see, that's that shit that comes from, like I said, dysfunctional ass family feeling like they doing the right thing but the wrong thing. And that's that dysfunctional shit we supposed to stick together.
It ain't gonna be like that because there's no trust. The trust issues is
that shit crazy.
all fucked up.
It's
family
for
members
better or
against
worse.
family members, based off of skin color. You too black, you ain't no kin to me. No,
Hmm.
you ain't.
Oh, I
This
don't
shit
like that shit.
goes
I
on
don't like
in
that.
the families.
Mm-mm.
Oh no, I can't. No, don't. We ain't gonna fool with them over there. They ain't no good. They steal and kill and shit. But damn, great grandma, the fuck, they steal and kill. Where the fuck they get it from? But she ain't gonna tell her part
Yeah.
about all the shit that she done did.
But don't forget about playing favorites too. Now, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying. You know, grandma
the
picked some
the light
favorites.
I
Your
said
the
I
mama
light
picked her
skin
playing
ones was
favorites.
favorites.
in. The
Yeah.
dark ones was out. The light skin
That
was
was fucked
in. The
up.
dark was out.
That's
But
messed
it
up
don't
though,
even, you
man.
got some that it ain't even about dark or light. You got it's
You're
about
right.
the events or the trauma that took place. And then it causes a division in the home because of the trauma. And that's the thing. Division in the home because of trauma. And then you sweep it up under the rug until Pop goes a weasel. And then when Pop goes a weasel, what then? Then it came. But you know what? It has been swept up under so long that now in the age that we in right now, you can't help nothing but confront it. It's out. It's so much that's out right now that does. So we have the opportunity to actually confront and to express and to accept and know that guess what? It was designed for us in the first place. You get what I'm saying? If you know
Right.
what how things are strategically done happen for us to be dumbed down and lower vibration to pass down. And now it's our time to shift, you know what I'm saying? And heal and confront and express and share and actually experience things that we actually know within our heart, but actually never seen it, never
Right.
had, even in our family. We only seen illusions. We ain't never seen the actually authentic love, the real, unadulterated love. We
But
haven't.
where does the
However,
healing start though? If the dysfunction is still getting worse, like it's like ain't
it
nobody in the
started with
family
the one
doing shit
person.
better.
You start with the one person that have to make a decision for themselves. First, you got to learn you. You got to love you. You got to care for you. And when you start doing you, everything else
Learn
will
how to
fall in
trust
line.
you.
Right,
You have to
How
make
to
the choice
trust
that
you.
I'm the one that's gonna stop this. I'm the
right.
one who won't see this in my family. I'm the one who it starts right here, and you have to be willing to do the work. You have to be able to and strong enough and willing enough to confront, those things that you see that are your behaviors, your actions that don't line up with what you know. Oh man, I keep doing this. Let me find a way to get over this and, confront it and get over
Hmm.
it. My children ain't gonna have this. Hey, even if they've grown or older now, hey, I didn't teach you this, but hey, I learned this, I implemented it, works for me, let me show you this. It's never too late. You just decide that
Right.
I'm choosing, it's gonna stop right here.
That's right, T.
Okay, I made these decisions when I was young and I had no better. But hey, we're gonna start these Sundays dinners again. We're gonna start these conversations again. We're gonna do these things together. But you choose that I'm gonna do it different. We're gonna set our own traditions. We're gonna do our own things, because we gotta make a difference. And yeah, it's gonna take some work. But as long as
But
you
sis,
keep
what you
showing up for
said,
you can
Accountability.
what
That's all it
you
is. You
just
just
said
taking
though. What about what
accountability.
happens when the family don't like the dysfunctional family don't like when you break that habit? Like you say, we start doing
Well,
new things, holiday. Because me, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? As far as like what they think, but no, to what you just said, like doing new things, trying to do new stuff, and then they be like, "Oh, this motherfucker don't believe this. Oh, he don't like to celebrate that." Like it's like they all unhappy, but
Oh
they want
well.
you to
oh,
follow their ass.
Oh well.
motherfucking
Oh well.
well.
Oh
Oh,
well.
fucking well.
it has
Oh well.
we go through
Kiss
it.
my ass, I'm trying to tell you.
We go through it, but we gotta keep going. We gotta keep going.
Look,
Oh
I'ma
well. That's
love
it.
you over here. I'ma love you over here.
Because
I'm gonna keep your ass over there with that
yeah.
fuck shit. Keep your ass over there with the fuck shit. I'm gonna do this over here.
eventually it's going to the process going to happen. That's the whole thing, no matter what. It is gonna be a finally. I promise you it's gonna be a finally. It's gonna be a finally in your process when you choose to trust your own intuition. We don't have intuition for nothing. What the fuck?
All right.
We already know that we're having a human experience, but we can't have a human experience until we heal. How we gonna have one? A healthy one, until we heal those cycles, those dysfunctional cycles, those dysfunctional patterns that we have no idea that we done had. And then the decisions that we done made. These are things like that. Decisions that you done made that was dysfunctional, but it's still okay because you didn't know. And that's okay because we beat ourselves up. That's what they want us to do. We want to feel guilty and shame, but you don't have to. And it's okay even if you do. Just go through the pain. Go through that pain, because once you go through that pain, it's going to lose its grip. It's the energy going to lose its grip.
But you do understand the most powerful solution for it all of what we're talking about for dysfunctional families is to walk away from everybody. Clear your head. Get yourself back organized. Stop living somebody else's dream. Shit than people that put in your head telling you how you should be, what you should do. You should like this color because the whole family likes blue. God damn it, you got to take that red shirt off or that white shirt off.
That's right. That's right.
The biggest solution is walking the hell away from your toxic ass, some of your toxic ass family, and starting over. It's almost like you got to start over from everything. It's tiresome. That shit will drain your ass. Walking away from
what they say. Just because we relatives don't mean we family. Just because we blood don't mean we family, and it's okay. It's okay.
Time? Say it again. Say it again the third time. Well, tell them.
No, it's going to take commitment.
Related don't mean we family.
That's right.
You're going to have to commit to knowing thyself. You're going to have to say, hey, yes, it's going to hurt some days because the people don't, like you said, they may not want to participate. They may not want to do it. But you got to trust that you can create the reality that you want. That you desire, that you see, your vision. You can create it.
Yeah.
We all do it. We all have been shit, dysfunctional and all, and we all have. That's why we're here. They say that you can. Yes, we still going through. Because I'm not going to pretend that I don't have my days that I got to go through and test it and everything. That shit motherfucking hard. And it is. To break these cycles that that's going on that got passed down. It's very hard. It's not to pretend that it's not. But guess what? I have to go through stuff. We all have to go through stuff anyway. So why not go through for the healing? Why not go through to heal me? So I can break the cycle. So you can break the cycle for everyone. Because once we do that, guess what happened? What about our children, our grandchildren? All those, you know what I'm saying? Your future.
But you know what you just said? A lot of people living for the time and not living for the future, man. A lot of people just only giving a fuck about themselves and not planning ahead to help somebody. We ain't here.
That's the thing. It's not just about you. And it's not. Because when you heal yourself, you healing everything within you. That means your ancestors, your children, everything around you. It's a domino effect. You can't help it because your energy. And that's the whole thing about it. Because we energy. And
that's it.
And the thing about you have the possibility of limitless and don't even know it. Yeah. Because how powerful we are as beings. Not just as human beings, but as beings.
A certain point and stop.
Talk about that one thing though. That dysfunctional, perfect family. What you see right here is you see 4 people, 4 different walks of life. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna get under your skin. I'm gonna get on your nerves. I'm gonna make you laugh, but I'm never gonna disrespect y'all. Y'all my sisters at the end of the day. That's what I consider till you backstab my ass. That ain't happening. Okay, I'm gonna come after your ass. I'm gonna come after you, but we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. I'm telling. I'll tell anybody. I'll tell on y'all ass. I swear. Your mama, auntie, whoever the hell you close to. You know what I'm saying? We family and we fight, we argue. Because like I said, I'm picking. I'm getting under skin on his because I want to see y'all fired up. When they fired up, they get to talking them gems like for real, for real.
That's right.
Y'all knew it. She got hot. I seen her roll her eyes at me. Y'all, she don't see me, do she? She rolled her eyes and shit. She gonna look at she gonna look at Maá T like this.
I just saying that
I saw that shit. I was like,
we do have a part 2. We do. and it's coming in January, you guys. So we want to be mindful that we don't want to get cut off because we will have to start out, come back again. So that we thank you guys for tuning in and listening in on the topic of breaking all the dysfunctional cycles and patterns generational that got passed down. So we are grateful for that. Don't forget to email us a topic we want to talk about, whatever topic that you want to talk about. It doesn't matter what it is. We're here to express and expose and talk about the untouchable roots, what's not being talked about. So outside the box. So we got part 2 coming up in January. So don't forget to email us at Untouchable Rootz
_OTB
at hotmail.com. You know what I'm saying? So we will be back in January, y'all. What's the topic for part 2?
Part 2 with the same topic.
Oh, okay. I thought we had another topic.
We're going to talk about some more resolutions.
Right, exactly. That's part 2, resolution. And we're going to probably express a little bit more about our experience so you guys won't think that we ain't go through shit. You understand that we don't know what the fuck we talking about? Because we do. So I'm just saying, because people don't know when you don't express, because we pretend so much and don't nobody share shit and information.
Where don't nobody get incriminated, because some shit is fucked up. Some shit is so bad you can't say it on the live. We all be able to.
You're right. You're right. Because it's like, if that's fucked up, it is. You're right.
Shit, kind of put some sugar on it or something. Like, don't give it all. Like, yeah, I was trying to rob somebody, and yeah, shit, it's a generational fucking curse. I robbed that motherfucker for real. He still shot.
Don't forget, we do have our own individual platforms. You know, I do have my IG page, Annu Way 711. Facebook page, Annu Way, and the email is sacredjourneys@gmail.com, y'all. That is my platform, Sacred Journey. I am that spiritual bodybuilder, and I am that healer of natural herbs and spiritual doula and midwife. Yes, there is solutions over here with Sacred Lotus Flower. That is a platform for women, that sacred space to actually heal, to actually have that time to confront and to bond, you know, and learn of that nature. So we all have our own platform. You can contact Maá T. Go ahead, Maá T.
It's in the bio.
Okay.
Get off.
Thank y'all.
I'm doing it the same way. It's in the bio, goddammit.
It's in the bio.
It's in the bio. We love you. We thank you for coming. We're grateful for you. Send us those topics so we can get on it.
Yes, please do so. You know, and email us and let us know how we do. Come on, y'all.
Feedback.
I know that's so damn alarm. I know that's so alarm. Don't make me jump through this goddamn phone. You know what I'm telling your ass? You know, you motherfucker, I heard it twice.
Well, that was, but the first time was the warning.
That was a warning. She said, fuck the time. See, what happened was in the name of, I'm like, oh shit, we about to go on a round 2 already.
Because if it was vibrating, then I probably wouldn't even hear it though. You get me? I probably wouldn't even hear it. It was vibrating.
Thank you, Nobia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't forget. Next year we doing guests.
Y'all got any questions? Inbox us or anything we hear. For any 101s, if you have any issues, regardless of the case, contact Untouchable Rootz and individually. Everything is in the bio, as they said. So
don't forget to tell them
that mental check-in. Don't forget a mental check-in. We're here for that. Okay.
Let's get on my nerves. I swear, I can't stand it.
Okay, what you talking about?
I can't stand it.
That mental. What you talking about, man?
I'm gonna get on your nerves.
Okay, because see, they gonna tell us what time we get ready to get off. Shoot.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
Okay.
24 seconds.
Well, past the 6 minutes.
Look, cheers. Cheers, y'all. Look,